What's up, guys? Welcome to today's deck profile. I have a Toons deck profile for you guys, man, and a lot of you guys have been requesting this. A lot of you guys have been messaging me like, hey, is there, is there any way that you can like build a Toon deck? And so I figured I'd give it a try. But first, I'd like to shout out a bunch of people before I start this deck profile. Shout out to Kamal. He and I, like, we kind of went into the lab and like theorycrafted a little bit of the list together. And also shout out to everyone in Bikini Bottom. You guys know who you are. The Bikini Bottom Discord. It's just for like helping out with the list and pitching in ideas every now and then. But anyways, guys, without further ado, this is making rogue decks competitive. So we're here with the deck profile. And so this is the list, guys, that I've been theorizing in the back. So we have for our hand trap count 3 Nibiru, 3 Gamma, and then the 1 Veiler. The Veiler is pretty much for like the Selene Noodle Fiber combo to let us OTK our opponent. That's really powerful. So that's why you play like the 1-1 Veiler, just so it makes the Selene live. But Selene can always bring back Toon Dark Magician, but I'll get into that after. Then you have like the Toon Blackluster Soldier. I would only play 2 of this. You kind of want to play 2 of like these. Like they're like not great in your hand. Like they're okay. Like Toon Dark Magician does nothing in your hand. It's actually useless. But you essentially want to play multiples, because if you do hard draw 1, you want to essentially like page flip it to like search. And if you can get the Toon Dark Magician, you can just discard like a BLS or any like or like the Magician itself to like search any spell or trap or like summon from your deck. So just so you guys don't know, this is like the new card that came out in Toon KS. Toon Blackluster Soldier. What it does is you contribute from the hand level 8 or more, and then essentially summon this. But it has to tribute Toon monsters, and then once per turn, per card, by the way, it's not a hard. You can actually just target 1 card on the field and then just banish it, but it can't attack the turn that it activates this effect. So it's really cute that if you have another one in your hand and you summon one off of flip, you can go effect, banish, then tribute summon it, and then make another BLS of the Toon one, and then just use the effect to banish again. So you can banish 2 cards, or you can summon it again so that it can attack. So that's pretty cute. Then you have the 2 Dark Magician. It's arguably one of the best ones, but it's like the worst one that you can't summon from your hand. Like it has to be like tribute summon. But essentially what it does, it has 2 effects. So you can discard a Toon and then special summon any Toon from your deck in your summoning condition, or it can actually get you to the spell trap engine from your deck. So that's really powerful as well. So it lets you search any like Toon trap spell trap. So that's like really powerful. Then you play like 3 Harpy Lady. I like this card a lot. I just like the fact that you can make the like rank 4 packages, and I like the free body that Toon Lady has. The craziest part about Toon Harpy Lady is that it's an inherent summon that destroys 1 spell or trap that your opponent controls. It's all part of the inherent summon. So like unless they have a strike, they literally can't respond. Like you literally summon this card and pop 1 card, and it's like a Pankratops. It just summons, pop, and so it's like absolutely like insane. I really like this card. So I maxed out on her. She's also really cool because after you pop, you can make like rank 4 plays with her. Then Mermaid, you play Triple Mermaid, just because like I said, it's an extra like free special summon. The other Toon level 4s don't give you the free special summon, but like what it does is it lets you actually make Baguska, and Baguska is like really powerful against like the rock deck. They just literally lose. So that's why Mermaid's really strong. You play Triple Extravagance for the draw power, Triple Toon the bookmark, just because it searches any card in your deck. The Triple Kingdom, the Triple Flip, the Triple Contents. It's just consistency cards. I mean, Table of Contents is like one of the best cards in like the deck. You play the Flood, which is like there can only be one. Just because all of your cards are different. They're all different types, so that's why it's really powerful. You can also Gamma under there can only be one, because Gamma summons simultaneously. You can also Rock under there can only be one, because Rock summons on your field and then 1 token on their field. So that's why you can actually there can only be one under Rock. So it's really powerful. Then you have the utility Toon cards. You have the Cosmic Hand, the Mimicat, the Briefcase, and the Terror. These are just utility cards, kind of like cards you dig in to like break boards or like win games. So it's really powerful. Then we'll go into the extra deck. So the extra deck, you have like Omega Dragdite just because you have Mermaid in the graveyard, and you can make it with the Omega, or you can make with the Driver and the Gamma. So it's really strong. And then for the Gamma pack, the Omega, just because of the Gamma package, you play Baguska, 2 Baguskas if you're playing Extravagance. I think honestly you can actually the cool thing with Dragdite is that you can actually reveal Nibiru off Dragdite's effect and actually bounce a couple cards. And then the other thing with Omega is I actually might cut this card and then put in like the Lightning Storm Chidori or you would actually put in the Totally engine. That's also up to you guys. But I decided not to because Extrav means that you can actually banish Totally and have it totally dead. I'd rather just play Bagusa. It's more consistent. It's just like insane. You play the access code package. Just, like there's no reason not to. You get a lot of free bodies. The Fibrax for the Veiler, the Area, just because you have the Mermaid, so you can make Area really easily. Take their Noodle Fiber and then go for game. The Phoenix for the Nightmare package. The one of Lambda, just in case you need to link off monsters, you take off with Cosmic Hand, or it makes your Gamma alive without them knowing. Then double Selene because it's really insane. It can bring back Magician or Veiler, and then that lets you keep playing. And the one Mega Fleet just because you side the Toon Dragon is searchable off the table of contents, so it's really, really powerful. So for the side deck, you have double Ash, double Veiler, triple Cosmic, triple Evenly, triple Judgment, Pank, and then the Toon Cyber Dragon. So here's the logic behind like the choices. So you play double Ash and the double Veiler just to play around Synchro Elec. You want to have hand traps in order to like essentially beat that deck. You play triple Cyclone because Geist is really prevalent in the meta now, just because Faker is back at 3, so you're going to see a lot of players playing the Geist deck. Evenly matched because it's really strong against the back row decks, like I said before. It's kind of like similar to Cyclone, but a lot more blowouty. Triple Judgment, just because when you go first, you're going to expect them to side in a bunch of cards like back row hate against you, so Judgment's really, really strong. But the back row hit doesn't really matter, but you kind of want to maintain your Dick and Only One. You want to maintain your Terror, your Briefcase, so it's really, really strong for that. The Pankratops, just because it's an insane card going second always. There's no scenario which Pankratops is not good in, except that they don't summon a monster. And then the Toon Cyber Dragon, like before, really helps you break the board. So, like, if you summon Cyber Dragon, you literally take out an Appaloosa for free. So it's really, really powerful for that situation. But this is pretty much the Toon deck profile. I want to also like highlight some honorable mentions and some other testing. So I'm gonna show you guys the other version of this deck, which I feel like is less Toon cardy, but it's more, I think it's really, really strong as well. So this is like the other way you would actually play the Toon deck, and that's actually with the Striker card. So the theory that you know that was had between this idea is that you get to play 9 hand traps like Phantasme, Veiler, Nibiru. You get to play triple Ray, and your only Toon monster is the Cyber Dragon. Essentially, you want to like blind second with his deck and just OTK them. The Cyber Dragon is really, really strong at going second, and it doesn't conflict with Ray because you can go Toon Cyber Dragon, make Mega Fleet, and then you go normal summon Ray into the Zeke, and then you can go Zeke banish another card, so it's really, really strong for that. Then you have triple Desires, just like for the draw engine. You have the Rhoda to get more Rays like a win con by itself. You have the A0, which is like, it lets you like send cards to the graveyard for free if it ever an awkward scenario where like you have something in the main monster zone, but it really shouldn't. Also, like, just to go back on the triple Veiler is absolutely insane, just because, like I said, Veiler is really strong for the Selene, for the Fiber, and of course like an interruption. You play the one burn or the one wave, just like, you know, as a toolbox. You play triple one drone, double canyon, double anchor, one roll, triple bookmark, content, world, and cosmic hand. So I'll explain to you the ratio and why I decided to play what I did. First of all, multi-roll is insane. If you resolve multi-roll, you literally win the game, because that means you have Snatch Steal at 3 that can't be responded to, and then you just make access code and you kill them. So that essentially means that you have like a 5 Widow Anchors if you look at it that way. The thing is, if you draw multiple bookmarks, that's fine, because A0 can just send the extra bookmark because it is a hard once per turn. The Toon Table of Contents is busted. Use one is just so that you can see the bookmark to see your hand, or see the contents lets you see the world. It also thins out your deck heavily so that you can feel your graveyard so that you have 3 spells in the grave. So that's like also another synergy with the deck. The thing is, you only play 2 Toon worlds because Table of Contents is a Toon world substitute, but you still play 2 just because you play Desires and you don't want to banish it. Also, Phantasme lets you shuffle back if you were to draw multiple worlds, so that's also really strong with Phantasme, because Phantasme lets you shuffle back like cards like Cyber Dragon if you drew multiple. Cyber Dragon does conflict with Phantasmi and Nibiru, but the logic with this is that if you resolve Phantasmi and Nibiru, you're probably winning the game anyways, so that you don't even need the Cyber Dragon. It's like just a card you want to have to like break boards going second, and it's really, really powerful for that. Now we're going to like the extra deck. You play the 1 Fortress and 1 Mega Fleet just because, you know, the Cyber Dragon. You make the Mega Fleet against, like, for example, if you're playing against a Striker deck in the mirror, you just like the Toon Cyber Dragon is like so OP. The Mega Fleet is really, really strong as well as out to Appaloosa. Then you have like Access Code, Fibrax, Hida. Hida's really powerful because Kagari, you can easily make Hida to take their cards like Ash and then go for Celine, bring back Veiler, and then go for game. Then you play the 1 of Celine. It's really, really strong. Gets you free access code. Brings back the Veiler, so it's really powerful for that. You play double Hayate, triple Kagari, double Shizuku, and then 1 Zeke. So the reason why you play double Hayate and then double Shizuku and max out the Kagari is because Kagari gets you access to the Hida. And then the Hayate and the Shizuku can be played at 2, although obviously I would like to play it at 3. You technically could play 3 by taking out the Zeroboros, which is the last card in the extract. I like the Zeroboros because when you activate Desires, and then it helps to like push for game essentially. So that's like really, really powerful. And then the access code, it's just like another like Link 4 utility card that you can like have to disrupt your opponent. Like the other cool thing about it is that like if you end on Zeroboros, you can activate Hornet Drones and then just trigger Zeroboros that way and then banish all their cards. So that's really, really powerful. The side deck is Triple Judgment, Strike. There can only be 1. You want to main a lot of go first cards on, because if they see you going second and playing a lot of these like Toon cards, they'll make you go first. And in addition, you playing Striker cards, they'll definitely make you go first. So you want to sign 9 cards in for going first now. And then you play triple Cosmic, triple Lightning Storm. That's just like play around and respect the back row deck. And so these cards are really, really good for that. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think is the better version. If you like the Striker S, you know, Toon variant more. Because like I said, the synergy with multi-roll in this deck is like literally insane. You take a lot of free monsters from them and then you really push your game. Or if you like the more pure variant, which is you know, also like another way to play the deck. But like I said, these are the 2 ways that I build a deck. I decided to essentially showcase both of them just so that you guys can decide what do you like more. Please let me know in the comment section below what you would change about these respective lists, what list is better, and if you do give this list a try, let me know how it goes in the comment section. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Also, guys, one thing before I conclude this video, I also want to say that I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/pack_official_TCG, and I will be streaming now as this video goes live. So I hope to see you guys there. I'll be playing this deck on Dual Book Rated, so you can see these decks in action. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.